Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another Arc Garage video. Today I'm going to show you how to clean the throttle body and how to recalibrate it, and with that how to fix the problem with rough idle and stalling while driving. Alright, so this is going to be our throttle body. There really isn't too much space here. We got to take into consideration that we got to remove the screws, which are located both on the top and on the bottom. For that reason, I'm going to remove this rubber hose here along with this one, and I'm also going to remove this whole plastic pipe which connects into another rubber hose. Right beneath it you can see the metal clamp which holds it in place. Besides that, we gotta remove that screw there which holds the mount, and this one right here. Alright, so first I'm gonna undo this connector here. I'm just gonna pull this yellow part out, press on this clip and pull the connector off. There it is. Now I'm gonna pull this hose off. Alright, there it is. Alright, now we can take a better look at the throttle body. And you can see all of the screws, so you can see that we got essentially 3/10, and this might be like T25 Torx. Alright, now to undo the connector, all you gotta do is press on these clips. You got one on the bottom, one on the top. So just press on them and pull the connector off. Now I'm gonna proceed to remove all of these screws. One. Now this bottom one you got to remove the nut first. Then we got one more nut on this other bottom screw. And there it is. Now I'm gonna pull this mount off, which holds the wiring harness, and now I can undo these two screws completely. I'm gonna loosen this Torx screw. Alright, now I'm just gonna pull the throttle body out. Now you can see this is quite dirty and it has probably never been cleaned. Alright, now here is a bit better look of the throttle body. You can see how dirty it is. As I said, I don't think that anybody has cleaned this ever. So there's quite a bit of this sludge or whatever you want to call it. Now the front actually doesn't look too bad, but you can see the position of the throttle body. The ECU is actually compensating for the dirt and it's trying to keep it a bit open. That's one of the reasons why we will have to do the recalibration. Now to clean it, I'm gonna use this throttle body cleaner and this little brush. Now you can actually move the flap inside, however be very careful with it. I'm gonna put this trim removal tool here to keep it open, and I'm gonna clean everything thoroughly. Alright, so this pretty much is good as it's gonna get. You can see everything is nice and clean, and you can see how much dirt we actually got out of this throttle body. Alright, so the last step would be to do the relearn procedure. For that, we're going to use the self-adaptation parameters reset. Now this function is used when you replace certain components, sensors and things like that, or if you do certain maintenance, including the cleaning of the throttle body. So I'm gonna hit execute and Y. And that is basically it. Now this particular function is available on the multi-ECU scan. However, on Alfa Romeo it is available on pretty much any better diagnostic tool. One more thing I gotta add is that I've done this whole process on multiple Giuliettas without any throttle body reset or recalibration, and I didn't have any issues. There would be some RPM fluctuations at startup, but they would even out. However, I want to show you the proper process since I don't want you to have any issues. Alright, as you can see right here, the car functions perfectly. There are no fluctuations in the RPM, which was the main reason why I've done this in the first place. And also the car does feel a bit more responsive. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing.